Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, August the 12th, 2016. Welcome to another eBay video. Today I'm doing my eBay video inside because it's oppressively humid outside. So in case any of you were wondering, that's the reason. Today we're going to discuss a few more eBay items, including the normal, slower summer sales. We're going to discuss returns a little bit, eBay shipping supplies, and a question that one of you guys had. And we're also going to discuss last week's video, and that's what we're going to start off with right now. In last week's video, I had made a little joke bet with you guys about my gambling, or lack thereof, in Vegas. I had said to you guys, pick one of three choices as to what I did as far as gambling. I said, did I lose $500? Did I gamble $50 and then walk away? Or did I gamble nothing? And the results are in. Not one of you guys selected the fact that they thought that I gambled $500 and lost it. And that tells me you guys know Crazy New York Driver really well, because that was not the answer. I would say most of you guys, in a ratio of about 4 to 1, selected the no gambling option, and a much smaller group selected the Joe lost $50 and quit option. The people that are right were the people that selected the choice, I did not gamble. And just to give a quick shout out to those people, Jazzy Jason, Get a Job, Utah G-Man 99, Doxy Haven, St. Paul MN Seller, Ali Easy, Dusty Frog Boots, Idaho Falls Picker, and Joel Dotson. You guys, right there, that I just named, know Crazy New York Driver, because he did not gamble. That being said, let's continue. In last week's video, somebody left a comment saying that they had purchased their eBay branded shipping supplies and were charged like $47 or $48 to their PayPal account. I have heard this a lot from people. The way that eBay and PayPal record the sale is a little bit confusing. I didn't have time to actually whip up a screenshot for you guys. If you really need me to, I will for next week's video. In fact, I'm surprised I'm even getting this one up on time. I didn't think I would this week. But when you buy your eBay branded shipping supplies, let's just say you have a $50 credit and you spend $48. When you look in your PayPal transactions, it will say eBay shipping supplies $48. So at first it looks like you did spend out of your account. But if you scroll down underneath it, it will say coupon. In this case, the guy had a coupon for $50. So it nulled it out to 0. So double check that, guys, all right? I have heard quite a few people complain about that, only because they haven't thoroughly checked out the PayPal statement. But if any of you guys are still experiencing that, or need me to put up a screenshot for next week's video, comment below, and I will do that. Sales this week were much slower than usual because a lot of people are away this month in August. That's to be expected. I did not run a sale this week. I just wanted to see how it would work out if I had 1 week with no sale, no 10% off sale. And of course, sales were a lot slower, but I did make sales every day. There were no days when I was shut out. And I did have quite a few, big number sales. But again, much slower than usual. So what I plan to do, I do plan to go back to Markdown Manager and start a 10% sale store-wide. I mean, it's like chicken soup. It can't hide. About returns, yes, I've had 2 returns this week. And I've had people question, I'm going to put this out there right now. Did any of you guys ever sell an item and feel that the person got the item, used it, and then returned it. Now I realize this can only work for specific items. For instance, tools. I know there's at least one of you guys out there that sells tools, and you feel that sometimes people use your stuff and then send it back. Well, one of my returns this week is for a wire wheel key. A locking wire wheel key. It's something you need to get your wire wheels off. If you have a flat tire, you have to change the tire. People always lose these things. So someone bought one from me and I sent it out to them. Now keep in mind, I list every car, not just in the drop-down menu, but also in the text. I double list. Every car will fit, so there's no mistake. So a person signed up to eBay with a guest account, bought this item, got it, and says, I want to return it, it's the wrong size. Now, maybe it is the wrong size. Maybe he didn't read. Or maybe he used it to take off his wire wheels because he wanted to do brakes, and maybe he's not going to need it to put them back on because he's going to put on different wheels. I don't know. I haven't gotten it back yet, but I do know it's coming. And I know that it's been a point with some of you guys in the past, a point of contention about people purchasing your items just to use them or rent them and then returning them. In the past, in my 17 years on eBay, this has never happened to me, because basically I'm selling a commodity that you're not going to use and return. Either you're going to use it or you're not, okay? But I do sell some of these keys, and I've had success with them, real good success with them. This is one of the few times that one's ever coming back, except for one prior one in the past where nobody was reading the item specifications as to what it fit. So I figured I'd get your guys' view on this kind of thing. The other day I was on eBay shopping, because I like to buy a lot of stuff on eBay to resell. So I came across in eBay Motors a guy had a picture of 4 hubs, and in the title it had plural. All right, hubcaps. 4, it said Cadillac, like 1987 Cadillac hubcaps. You know, this so appalled me that I was very tempted to do a cutaway and a little screen tutorial of this particular listing. But I didn't, because I don't want people to say that I'm exposing this particular seller to retribution from eBay. But guys, in the future, do you think it's something that I should do when I see somebody with such egregious violations? He had 4 items in the picture. The title clearly was plural. He had a 2-line description that said, listen, you're only getting 1. What kind of a moron would think he's getting all 4 for this price? That's a direct quote from his listing, okay? And not only does he have the 4 hubs pictured, but he also has the key that I was talking about earlier. So anyone that sees 4 hubs and a key would think he's getting 4 hubs and a key. And I showed it to a friend of mine who was sitting next to me at the time. I said, what do you think of this? Well, what do you think you would get? He said, I would think I'd get everything in the picture. So guys, in the future, my question to you is, when I come across something like this, do you think I should actually do a little screenshot and share it with you guys? I just don't want it to make it look like I'm singling people out in eBay Motors for retribution, because I'm not. I'm just trying to help educate people the correct way to do a listing. I made a mistake in last week's video that absolutely nobody caught, and it really shocked me. A stupid mistake that I have done in the past. And normally people call me out on it, but I did it last week and I noticed it when I was editing the video. But because the video was already shot, I said, the heck with it, I'll just send it up the way it is. And the mistake was the date. In last week's video, I had written down August the 4th when it was really August the 5th. And I'm very surprised that nobody caught that. I guess you guys are just too busy trying to decide whether or not Crazy New York Driver lost any money gambling in Vegas. So yeah, as I said guys, it's the middle of August. It's humid as hell out. and sales are slower than normal. For that reason, and that reason only, I'm going to keep this video slower and shorter than normal. If you guys have any concerns you want me to address next week, comment them below and I will. For instance, in last week's video, somebody commented about the fact that he felt he was charged for those eBay shipping supplies, and I'm addressing that this week. So if you're that particular person, please go back and check your PayPal statement, and there should be a coupon code underneath that that says it was applied to your order. If you can't find it, write back in the comments below and I'll do a screen cap from my account so you can see how to find it. Or if that goes for anybody else too. If you have any problems, comments, concerns, what you need help with, comment below. I'm Crazy New York Driver, you're not. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week right here in this spot, or maybe outside, on the Crazy New York Driver Show. Rock on. I hope you guys do really good on eBay.